Here we go. All right, guys. Welcome back to another stream. It's pretty weird. So, they wanted me to end the stream. Mind you, this is all about my sulking, right? So they wanted me to end the stream. I ended the stream when they asked me to. And then we went to go have a smoke after like 20 minutes of them doing the Andrew Wilson A-logging stuff by themselves, watching the TV. And so now, so then we go have a cigarette. I'm like, okay, well, like, we should probably do something. And then Ben's like, yeah, you two should go out to the strip, or the three of us, I guess. And like, oh, we'll get a second win later. So I was like, okay, well, I'll just go to the fucking liquor store and the gas station, and like I'll burn like an hour doing that. And then, so I come back from the bathroom after we call Hormaxer. Hormaxer said he's not free until tomorrow. So then basically I go to the bathroom because I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna go do the stream. So yeah, I go to the bathroom first. Then I get back, I sit in the chair for 5 seconds. Then Ben's like, can you be more of an antisocial asshole? And I'm like, what? And he's like, you're sitting in front of the TV. Mind you, my head is blocking like maybe 10% of it. And I'm like, what? And mind you, the context is that like I was sitting in that exact same position, looking at my laptop, getting them pizza. And he never complained about that. But then I guess he was trying to find an issue. And then they both were like ganging up on me saying like, oh, you're sulking and being an asshole. And by me sulking, it's just like me sitting there not saying anything, which doesn't make sense. And so then Ben's like, okay, how about we just break at this point? So then Grace started packing my stuff up. And I'm like, oh, I'll just leave for an hour and I'll feel better. And he's like, no, let's break right now. And I'm like, okay. So then she started packing my stuff up without my consent. And then, so then I just walked out because that doesn't even make sense. So they said I could stay here. They went back on that. It doesn't make sense at all. So, I don't know, like, if I come back, my stuff might be out there, which doesn't make a lot of sense. You didn't gas her up. They took your food and kicked you out. Buy an apology gift. It's not funny. Well, I didn't really buy them food. She paid the half of the food anyway, so, I mean, that's not really the problem. But, I don't know, it doesn't make sense at all. Like, either way you slice it. I just don't see how you can get that pissed off that I was just sitting there not saying anything. It'd be one thing if I like started crying or like I wanted attention. I was just being quiet, so. It's a thought that counts. Damies, you suck at this. No wonder you watch Locale Live. Okay. The problem is that you want to do stuff. Well, yeah, but why kick me out of the hotel room? That doesn't make sense. They're obviously projecting because they're sulking about something. Well, I mean, yeah, but they're way out of line. Shouldn't have said, don't touch my belongings. Well, my thing is that they'll probably change their mind again within the hour, which is why I'm not panicking yet, but it still really sucks. Because if I get my own hotel room, I bet you in about 2 or 3 hours, Kristen's gonna be like, oh, come into the hotel room. And I'm like, well, I'm already out $100 from a hotel. I would have to get like right now. So like, why? So I'm calling the bluff and just leaving for a while and see what happens. Pull a reverse no card and you do the ditching. Well, I want to be there for the Uridite thing. My college friend is going to be there with his girlfriend. Like, I mean, there's a lot of stuff to do tomorrow. But like, I don't see what they're complaining about. I think they got insulted because I told them off stream, like, you know, when I get bored, I get like a migraine because I'm like very ADD. So it's like, okay, like, what are we doing here? I'm 23 in Vegas. Let's do something. And I guess the obvious answer would be like, okay, go to the strip by yourself. And it's like, dude, but that's depressing. So, Burger Moon, that's not funny. Kelsey says, did they thank you for the pizza or just scram off their grub? Well, we were eating it together, so no. Joy and Rich can accompany you to the strip. That's, no. I'd rather do it by myself. So, I mean, oh well. You have to leave, so they're forced to call you back. Yeah, but it's shitty because if I went to the strip by myself, however hard that would be for me to do it by myself and streaming at the same time, at least then I would know, like, okay, my luggage is here safely. Whereas, like, in this case, it's like, okay, what is it gonna be by the door? Don't stream it. That doesn't make sense. Why would I do that by myself? You don't know anyone else in Vegas, says Moonkick. Not really. The Hormaxer guy's busy until tomorrow. Plus, like, come on. Don't do shit. Can your feet handle another evening of walking around? I could probably pull it off, but like streaming it at the same time would be even more difficult. And I could get other shoes. I get that, but you know, it's just like super taxing to do it by yourself. Just get a room, leave tomorrow, and ghost them. Then I'd be out another $120. Maybe just stream yourself gambling and drinking at some random casino. Busy as a hung the fuck over. Who, me? Comprate unas chanclas? Yeah, but I mean, it's all really far from here. To have a separate room, I did the first night, and then the second night, they said I could just stay at theirs. And then they said I could stay today, and then they changed their mind, which is retarded. So nothing else works. You want to be used, it doesn't matter. When would you have finally had enough? I don't know. It makes my fucking head hurt. It doesn't make sense to me. You're simply retarded by not having a plan B to fall back on for situations like this. Well, the plan B is that I just get my own room here. That's fine. It's just that I don't want to have to spend another $100 at least to do this. It literally doesn't make any sense. It's just fucked up because, like, even by sulking, I'm just fucking not saying anything. It's not like I'm being angry or hitting anybody. It doesn't make any sense. It's an ego thing, and they don't deserve that to have that ego. You should see if your stuff is in the hallway. What difference does it make? Nobody's gonna rob my stuff. So no, I'll leave it there. There's a fucking gas station right there, a block away. There's a liquor store 2 blocks that way. I'll do that errand. I'll come back. Worst case, I'll get a room. But get your stuff. No, this is by the airport. It's not by the strip. The strip is about 5 miles away, so it's a big commitment to go there. Because it'd be like $30 just to get there, and then at least 30 just to get back. I'm in the Steve still? I don't think so. I'm so they're just so delusional. I don't get it. I guess they wanted me to like laugh along with like Dave Smith roasting Andrew Wilson, even though they've literally seen 10 other people react to the same fucking clips. I just don't understand how that's even entertaining at that point. It's like, for example, with the Ethan Ralph thing, I was personally involved with that. There were tens of thousands of people that saw that live, you know, like with the Kino Casino, the Thorp thing, several other people. But like even me, who's like as self-absorbed as I am, by the time I saw the casino cover it, Jaden McNeil cover it, it's like, okay, I don't care if, I think it was Dr. Till, whoever the fuck that is, was covering it. I'm like, this is like really boring. And they have nothing to do with the Candace Owens thing, and they still bothered watching it, which, again, doesn't really make a lot of sense. So it was ultimately confusing. I should have just left her ID on the ground. Why would I do that? Booger Moon, that's retarded. I don't get it. I knew that, Kelsey. Grace mad at you. You probably haven't spent enough. No, that has nothing to do with it. What happened? Dude, I've been talking about this the last 10 minutes. Thorps are bus drivers. Swipe your bus fare and sit down. That's what the Thorps do all day. You shouldn't be surprised. Okay, but like I was willing to say like, okay, I'll go like do these little errands on the stream, entertain the people that pay your lifestyle. And if I'm sulking, it's just me fucking sitting there going on YouTube or Discord. I'm not saying anything, and that's not enough. I don't know why that even makes sense. I realize nothing will work, yeah. Well, I don't know. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to say? Oh well. Go home. They're not worth it if you don't want to go where these bums are headed. Well, you do not want to go. Get them another pizza. Yeah. I don't know. like I was thinking, I'll just do my little errand. We'll see what happens. They'll probably change their mind. They don't really have leverage. Like, I mean, worst case, I'll just get another hotel room, right? And that sucks. It's a waste of money, but still. Go to the Strip. It's just a big undertaking to go by yourself, man. And it's hot as fuck. I have these heels. I'd have to buy other shoes. Like, what's gonna happen to my stuff? Where do I put my stuff? Do I get another night here? Because if I get another night here, that's only because they're gonna do the whole Eurodite debate tomorrow. But like, would I even be invited? So it's such an awkward position to be put into. Get a room on the Strip. Well, yeah, I understand that, Mooncake. Yeah, so if I go to the Strip by myself, that's pretty fucking depressing. So that's my thing. Get an Uber, buy 2 battery packs, and say sorry. You're worthless. Don't you see the Thorps are just such thankless people? Okay. 2 Snickers bars. You know, Ben was like, if you give me another Snickers bar, I'm gonna stick it up your ass, which is super gay. And then, which is not surprising coming from him. But then we leave for this Pearl debate, and then of course I check the fridge, he fucking ate it. And then complain about it melting, even though it wasn't even a freezer that he put it in, or that I put it in. He found her ID would have cost her way more than to lose it. They should be square, even if I lost the lottery pack, the battery pack. I know that, but it's yeah, it's no big deal. I mean, she does owe me $300, so I mean, at that point, you know. I'm trying to fix the tripod. Hold on. Why can't I? Fuck. This is really a pain in the ass. If I were you, I would have been plastered by now. No, I mean, I did drink a couple shots because I had some leftover liquor from last night, but I don't really feel it or anything. I don't know. I've only really drank just to not be as bored because my mind goes crazy. Like I've been saying for a while, I get migraines if I'm bored. So it's just like them doing that. I just can't. It's just super annoying. It's Vegas Get Drunk. How about some Cash Apps? Can somebody pin my Cash App? It's # Lalo AZ 2003. You shouldn't be bored in Vegas. I know, but like the Strip is like legit, like $30 Uber, and it's not so much that I'm sweating it, because if we were going as like a team, then I would buy that easily. It's just that going by myself is in and of itself so pathetic to me that it really, like, I guess bruises my ego to some extent, which I guess is like pretty impractical, but that's the way I feel. Another 300? No. Grace told me that apparently I told her I was going to pay for half of a $250 hotel in Chicago. Then I never ended up paying her, even though she didn't bring it up again, which I can believe. Maybe I agreed to that when I was drunk, which is fine. But so that's why we called it 300. So I mean, with that portable that's worth 100 apparently, according to them, that should be probably like 200 after. All right, let me see if I can fix this. Hold on. You need a hobby? Like what, crocheting in a hotel room? What do you mean? Okay, I don't know why. Oh, there it is. Okay, I fixed it. All right. What's up, Jared? Better find other women now. Yeah, so if you didn't catch it earlier, Grace and I were talking to Pearl Davis, you know, just Pearly things off stream. And I was like, she's like, so we were talking for like 5 minutes about other stuff. And then all of a sudden she goes, so are you guys like a thing? And she's like, no. And I'm like, no. And she's like, oh, don't worry, King, you'll do better. You can do something, you can get someone better. But yeah. When you get a room on the Strip, because Grace wanted to be by the studio here, which is like maybe 15 minutes straight that way, which I guess makes sense. So they have today and then also tomorrow for the hotel. And would bang the hell out of, you would bang the hell out of Pearl? Yeah. So this is super awkward because I assume they're watching this. She's letting me stream on her channel. So, I mean, it's kind of like, they have this thing where like they need their egos met to a degree. So they're like, oh, we're gonna fucking emasculate you by throwing you out. And then you'll do a stream going to the liquor store in the 7-Eleven that you were gonna do literally anyway. And I'm gonna feel better about myself, which again, I assume most of you agree that's ridiculous. Why do you care? Should all go down the strip and Uber? The strip is less than $20. Yeah, well, totally forgot what I just read. He kissed Grace who whore her. Yeah, on the forehead. I don't care about that. Anyway, don't go by yourself, it's boring. Yeah, because if I stay in the hotel room, I'll just play computer games on my laptop and listen to like the Dead Man stream on 4X and like the 10 hours of Kino Casino I haven't seen yet. And I mean, I feel like I can do more stuff in Vegas, to be clear. All about the money. Grace will keep being nice and keep spending money. Well, that's the thing. She's paid for the hotels so far this trip, and I bought her 2 drinks last night, which is no big deal to me. Obviously, I'm not going to use that against her. And she paid for half of the food right now in regard to the pizza. So it's not like, you know, like in Maine where I was paying for pretty much everything. You'll be live tomorrow, okay, Hormaxer? Sounds fair. What, me being in the hotel? I mean, I guess so. It's just kind of shitty. I don't know. I don't know what to think.
How you doing?
Pretty good. So as for the liquor, I'm gonna go look around first. Like, you guys share expenses? Yeah, well, like I said, it's not like I'm paying everything like I used to the last like 2 months, 2 collabs. Paying for the room is obviously a better part of the deal. The store clerk, yeah. Ask Prawn to go on the lover bag right now. I'm not in the mood. At first, when they said I was sulking, it was mostly because my feet felt like they were bleeding, because I do have like pulled up blood in my toes from the fucking heels. So it feels like my feet, like my toes are stubbed all the time. Which again, I'm only saying that because like for context, but like that is my fault. But it does genuinely hurt a lot. So that's that. And as for like calling into another stream, it's just like, I don't know. Go get different shoes. I know that, bro. Lalo acts surprised on how I'm not acting surprised at all. You admire the dedication to the heels? Well, I think it's a bare minimum considering how tall they are. But, you know, I should have brought the other shoes. I was being a fucking idiot by forgetting that. How many viewers do I have right now? Can you let me know? Buy the liquor where you are. Buy some extra cups. Go down to the forum shops and check it out. What are forum shots? 128. Okay, pretty good. Yeah. Look, usually have manic energy. I just don't. I'd say I'm depressed, but I'm not even that. It's like boredom mixed with like frustration because like what they do doesn't make sense. Because the most obvious thing is like Ben, because it would be the obvious thing I say where it's like Ben's cock blocking me. He's trying to like get an ego boost by fucking with me. He doesn't feel respected because he's delusional into thinking that I should indulge him in laughing along with something I personally don't care about. And he'll categorize me being quiet and keeping to myself 15 feet away from him as sulking. And then he'll use the excuse that I'm blocking like 5% of the fucking TV on accident for 5 seconds as a reason to kick me out of the hotel room. Hold on.
Did you make video here, brother?
Oh yeah, hold on.
You gonna
Oh, okay.
what do you do?
Oh no, I'm about to leave.
Is it for myself?
No, it's just me buying something.
Huh?
I just wanted to buy something real quick. Can I get the new Amsterdam peach?
What size?
The one that's over here, the pink one.
The big one? This?
No, the smaller one. That one.
With text 15, 16.
Yeah.
seat?
No, I'm okay, thank you.
Thank you, bro.
All right.
You YouTuber?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
Really?
Just going around. Where do you recommend going to the strip today? Because it's Monday.
Yeah. No, go Friday.
Friday.
Today there's no.
Nothing going on? That makes sense. All right, thank you, sir. Yeah. All right. She just texted me a paragraph. Hold on. Okay, so Alpha, the 3 seconds I spent reading that because I didn't want to freeze the stream. Grace, just send it into the fucking chat, okay? She said, I think the collab is over. I have your stuff packed. Come to the room to give back the hotel key. Okay. What the fuck? Okay. That's great. That's fucking awesome. I'll cash up the Uber if you stay with Hormaxer. Just the Uber? Go fuck yourself. Pay for the hotel room and I'll go with Hormaxer. How about that? She'll 100% bomb tomorrow. I can't even focus on that, man. Really? It's not. So I'm not upset that, you know, like whatever she just said. It's just that it doesn't make sense to me. It just, like, it's her own fucking channel, her own fans, and not a single one of you guys can come up with the reason why this even makes sense, is my thing. Oh well. Don't let her see you cry. I'm not crying. Here. No, I'm not crying at all. I'm just, it's confusing. I don't really get why they're upset. So that's why. It's not the end of the world. I mean, like, literally within 20 minutes, I could have my own hotel room and figure out what I'm gonna do. It's just gonna be another wasted $100 or more, which in and of itself sucks ass. And again, the more disappointing part, he's still winning. I am, but not as much as I would like to. Yeah. All right, well, we're gonna get the soda, go back to the hotel room and see what's gonna happen. I don't know why, but here in Las Vegas, they've got all sorts of fucking owls, fake ones. Keep the stream on, I will. Confrontation content. I don't know. I'd say more, but it'd ruin the meta, okay? At every, like, it's hard to explain, but like, at any time, I know like 20% more than I let on, and that's my leverage, but, so I'm not gonna explain what I have planned here, but Uber to HFF, I don't want to. Say it? No. Just the soda though?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Alright.
183.
183, okay.
Your number with us, bro?
No, it's fine. I'll just pay it. And no receipt.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, madam.
Alright, thanks. Alright. So I have the essentials for what I need for the next couple hours. 1 Big Gulp, a fifth of vodka. This sucks, yeah. Okay. We're going back to the hotel. This is so weird because Grace texts me as if she's not watching this right now. And she's like, let me know when you're coming back. Knowing full well it would end the stream, or you know what I mean, like freeze it if I were to respond. So like, what the fuck? It doesn't even make sense. So I guess I'll just like sit in the lobby and think of what to do here. Mind you, I can't really do anything on my phone aside from the stream unless I were to freeze it. Circus is okay. He's obsessed with the memory. He doesn't even like her now. I mean, you're kind of right, but whatever. I can't take it that serious. They'll probably change their mind. Even if not, I'm 23. I've known her for over 3 years. It's entirely my fault if I feel like I got fucked over because I should have known better. So none of you guys should feel bad for me in the slightest. Now it's just a question of what do I do with my time. I'm in Vegas. Okay. You can get a decent rate on a strip hotel on a Monday. Well, I mean, I guess it's a decent rate because there's nothing going on is the problem. So, I don't know what to say. Just when you think Galo hit bottom. Okay, you're jealous. Tell the hotel they're smoking crack. No, I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that shit. Okay, well. Smoke stove. I feel like an idiot that I didn't see this coming. It's Vegas, there's always action, just not where you are now. Ma Grace by having fun. Strippers, cocaine, and whores. Pretend Grace doesn't exist, go find hotties. I wish. This channel has a loyal fan base. In regard to what? How many viewers do I have now, by the way? $128, $117. You found the SIG badge? What does that mean? You are essentially a Thorp slave. Nah. I'm still winning, I swear to God. Okay. Had a chance with the Fiji Indians? No, it's good. Lalo, what happened? Just give me a second here. Okay. Too much sulking. Grace packed his stuff and said the collab is over. And she's not going to collab with you, Eric. So, she was bitching about you off stream last night. Not going to go into detail about that. Alright, so I'm going to have to look into what the rates are on the phone. So I would have to end it for like 5 minutes. Yeah, so I'll be back in 5, assuming I don't get locked out of the stream. Get your laptop. Okay. Anyway. Alright, I'll be back in 5. I just gotta go see like what the hotel cost is. Alright, bye. Adios.